Hi, my name is Laura and I'm from the Helena Family YMCA and I'm about to do a 30-minute silver sneaker class. Silver sneakers is a low impact older adult class for strength, range of motion, flexibility, all that kind of stuff. Um, for this class you're going to need a chair. If I move my body here just a second, that is my chair. We'll be sitting in it, but also when we're standing and warming up. It's there to put a hand on if you need a little support. You want something that doesn't rock or roll, or no folding chairs, something that's not going to move underneath you. You're also going to need some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, don't panic. Um, I, I use a couple of canned goods. You want something not too heavy, not too light. So a couple canned beans works really well. They fit you nicely, easy in your hand. You'll need 2 of them. You can also use a water bottle if you have one of those at home. You're also going to need a little bit of liquid anyway. We're going to take a water break halfway through. When I'm not using all my stuff, I store them underneath my chair. You just want to store them out of the way underneath your chair, on a shelf nearby. You just don't want them underfoot where you can trip over them. And make sure your area is clear of any kind of debris where you could potentially trip over them. Make sure you're also wearing good footwear. Something like slippers or flip-flops can kind of trip you up sometimes with some of the moves we're doing. So just make sure you're wearing good shoes, good exercise shoes. And if you're wearing socks, I'd recommend take them off, because on some kinds of floors socks are pretty slippery. So bare feet are better than just socked feet. And make sure everyone knows that they can take a break anytime they need to. Like drop your arms, shake them out, get a water break, whatever you need to do. And then just hop in whenever you're ready, and make sure you're also, throughout this entire workout, you're moving without pain. Nothing should hurt. If it does, maybe you should just rest that or modify as you need to. And let's get started. Let's go have fun. I'm going to get my stuff here and store them under my chair, and we'll have a warm-up. Just start with standing up. We're going to start with warming up our hips. We're going to put our hands in our hips, feet underneath our hips, and just rotate them. Just get them loosened up here. Round in a circle, and let's go the other direction. Kind of get them moving here, get them loosened up. Put our feet a little bit closer together, hands on your thighs, rotate those knees. Gotta be good to the knees too. Round in a circle, and the other way, best you can. Best your mobility will allow. Fantastic. All right, if you need balance here, putting a hand on a chair, we're going to come up on our toe on one foot, and we're going to rotate that ankle. If you look down at your knee, you can kind of see your knee making a circle. And let's go the other direction. Fantastic. Let's do the other foot. Right up here on your toe, and rotate that ankle. Best you can. And of course, when you look down, you can see the knee kind of drawing a little circle, and the other direction. We're just kind of loosening up the ankle here, getting it warmed up. All right, good. Let's start with a march. Make sure you get those arms moving, those legs moving, stepping those feet up, marching in place here. Nice upright posture. Getting that body warmed up. Getting it ready to move. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Back and forth. Also a good move you can do, just staying in place. Getting warmed up here. Make sure you continue to move your arms. Step, touch. Doesn't have to be very big. It can be pretty small, but just keep going back and forth. Keep moving. Don't forget to smile. All right, we're going to keep our legs how they are. We're going to just reach with the arms. Reach, reach. Your pace doesn't have to be exactly mine. It can be faster or slower than mine. You just need to slow it down a little bit. That's all right. Let's reach those arms up like you're trying to grab something off a shelf. Keep the legs moving. Right, good. Feeling good, huh? Let's put our feet right underneath our hips. If it's a little more comfortable or a little more stable to go a little wider, that's fine. I tend to like a little wider. We're gonna do whatever you need to do with your hands. Some people like them in front, some people on the side. We're gonna come down in a squat and then come up. And when we're going down a squat, our hips are going back, kind of like we're about to sit in a chair, and then we come back up. All right, keep going. Working our legs here. Upright chest should be nice and proud, shoulders back. We're going to do one more here. Do whatever the range of motion is for you. We're in a short stride lunge, so just kick that leg back. It's not a full lunge, we're just this foot back here is just there for support, for a little balance, and we're going to go down and up. Chest still up. If you need a little support with that chair, that's what it's there for. Do whatever you need to do with your hands. Do what your range of motion is. It can be a little different than mine. That's all right. Everyone's different. Let's switch legs. Down and up. We're going to do two more here. All right, fantastic. All right, we're going to do a sumo squat. So we're going to bring our legs a little extra wide, feet pointed out. This is a good point if you need to put both hands on the chair to have a little assistance. We're going to come down and up. And I'll come out behind my chair so you can see what I'm doing here. Just make sure those knees don't go past your toes. Upright body, we don't want to be leaning forward. Let's do two more. Fantastic. Good. Feet right underneath your hips. We're going to do some calf raises. We can't neglect the calves. We're going to come up and down. You can use that chair for balance if you need to. Up. I just try to squeeze at the top and down. Good. Don't forget to breathe with it. If If you can't come up all the way off the floor, that's all right. Just keep moving. Let's do 2 more. All right, fantastic. Good, good leg work there. We're gonna sit on this chair here. Pick up your hand weights. We'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of arm work here. Let's start with warming up our wrists. So we're gonna pull them in a circle, arms by your side, chest upright. Make sure you have a nice straight back for this whole workout. I'll keep reminding you, other direction. Warming up the wrists. All right, and then the shoulders. We're going to bring the shoulders up to our ears and then down. Squeeze and down. One more. We'll roll them forward. A nice circle. Try to be nice to our back and our shoulders here. And then back. All right. Good. Check our posture. We're going to bring those palms faced forward and we're going to bring them up and down. Nice bicep curl here. Make sure that our body is staying in one place. It's not rocking back and forth. Nice and upright. Nice and smooth up and down. If they go slower, that's actually fantastic. Using gravity to kind of assist you in this whole endeavor is good. You're resisting gravity at that point. You also want to make sure you're coming down all the way every time and not quite all the way to the top. You don't want to be coming up here to your chin. You want to, because you don't want your elbows to move. Let's do one more. Good. We're going to do some triceps. I'm just going to put one down temporarily. We'll bring that elbow up to the sky. So if you need to, you can give that a little arm support up there. We're going to straighten it and loose. Straighten it and bend. Good. Now that arm should try its very best to stay next to that ear. Sometimes it's a little harder, so you're out here. And if you just can't, that's okay. Sometimes that's has to do with your shoulder flexibility and mobility. But try your best to keep it in there. One more. All right, let's drop that arm. Shake it out if you need to. Switch arms. Come up. Give it support if you need to. And let's go up and down. I'll remind you to try your very best to keep it near your ear. It definitely wants to come out here with me. That does make it a little easier if you need this movement to be a little easier. Up and down. Try to squeeze a little bit at the top. Let's do 2 more. All right, good. And down. Let's pick up that extra weight. All right. Let's bring these 2 weights here to the belly. We're going to do a shoulder movement. We're going to come up and down. Up and down. Just kind of a little bit right outside the shoulder. And this kind of is kind of an everyday movement. Maybe not with both arms, but you know, I need golfers out there. Not quite a golf movement, but getting into that vicinity. But anyway, it does work the shoulders and a little bit of the core. A nice big U motion. So I'm kind of pausing a little bit at the top just to give myself a little more extra strength in there. Good. Let's just do a couple more. One more side. All right. Let's give those arms just a little bit of a break and go into a water break just for a second. So put those down. Grab that water. Hydration is pretty key for a lot of things. Get some water in that belly. All right. Good. When you're done with that water break, let's come back to the hand weights. Put them right here at heart center. We're going to bring those arms out and bring them in. Out and in. Fantastic. Definitely an arm movement here, but also an ab movement, since it requires some abs to keep your arms out straight like that. Let's just do a couple more. All right, good. All right, we're going to have one by our side. We'll just rest this arm, so let's just put one down. We're going to bring it up to the side and down. Up to the side and down. If you need that elbow to be a little bent, that is just fine. It kind of shortens the lever, makes it a little easier if that's what you need. So up to the side, down. Make sure that's not going up past your shoulder. And if it needs to go a little lower, that's just fine too. Good range of motion here. Good shoulder work. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Give that shoulder a rest. Shake it out if you need to. Let's bring it up to the side and down. Up to the side and down. This does not have to go fast. So if you need to go a little slower than I am, go ahead. Remember, if you need to bend that elbow, go right ahead, or have a shorter range of motion. Just don't go up past your shoulder. Make sure that body is staying still. It's not moving anywhere. That it's just staying in one place. Let's do two more. All right, fantastic. Shake that out a little bit. Pick that other weight up. Put it right here. We're going to make a circle right here in front. Make sure you are twisting your body with this. Nice upright posture. Making it feel good. And let's go the other direction. So if this is in closer to your body, it makes it a little easier. Out further, makes it a little harder. I'm just kind of going somewhere in between here. All right. Weights here at heart center. Nice upright body. Check that posture. Make sure it's upright. And we're going to twist to the side. Come back. Twist to the other side. And come back. Nice. And back and forth. Nice spinal rotation here. Good twisting ab motion. It also just kind of feels good. Right. Ooh, yes. All right, by your side, we're going to do some penguins. So we're going to work that side body, squeeze that side body, come up straight, squeeze the other side, and come up straight. Make sure those sit bones are staying on the chair at all times. They don't want to be coming up. If they do, you want to kind of shorten that motion up a little bit so that you stay seated. Feet planted right here on the floor. Giving yourself some nice stability. Back and forth. Make sure you're coming up all the way to good posture every time. All right, steal these weights by your side, feet still planted on the floor. We're gonna come forward and back up. It's a good airplane move here. Some good abs. And if you need to, you can put the weights down and do it without weights. You can also have your hands here and give yourself a little support. I'm going to do it with my weights. So there's kind of a nice progression here. It's kind of nice. Let's do a couple more. Abs are just so important. They pretty much work everything we do. Let's just put one down. We're going to take this one, we're going to come all the way up, reach and down. You can hold on or put your hand on your chair on the other side if you need it. If you don't, that's okay. Make sure those sit bones are staying in place, they're not coming up off the chair. And down, up and down. Good, up and down. Let's switch sides. Press that shoulder. You can shake it out if you need to. Up and down. Nice upright body. Don't forget to breathe with this motion. Do you feel that little bit of stretch in here? It always kind of feels different for everybody. Usually there's a little bit of a stretch, and I definitely feel it in my shoulder. Up and down. Good. All right, let's put that weight down, put it out of the way. We're going to get some good stretching. Let's lace our fingers in front, pull forward, round that back, and stretch out that upper back, make it feel good. You can bring kind of up and down a little bit, and then settle in whatever that sticky spot is, where it seemed to be. You get the most stretch out of it. These stretches should feel good to your body, like a good stretch, not painful at all. Let's open up our chest, nice and wide. Try to feel it right across our chest here. Nice breaths. All right. Thumbs down, pull back. That just gets in a little bit of our biceps in. Right. Shake them out if you need to. Let's do triceps. So pull that elbow back. You can push it or pull it back. Kind of forces our back to be nice and straight. Other side, which is also just a bonus for this move. All right, and down. You come out of these stretches, you does not need to be fast. You can just take your time coming out of it. Let's put one knee on the other. If it needs to be lower, can't quite cross your legs, that's all right, you can be lower. Nice straight back for this one. Hand on the opposite knee, and let's try to look all the way behind us. It's a good rotation in that spine and in that neck. Go ahead and come out of it really slowly, not fast. Switch sides. Hands on your opposite knee, nice straight back. Try to look behind you. and come forward. Good. All right, let's put your ankle on your knee. If it needs to be lower, that's okay. Let's go ahead. You can have your hands on here for support. Go nice straight back, kind of chest pull to the floor. We're getting a good stretch in here on our leg. Making it feel good. It's a particularly good stretch. I like this one. Slowly come up, switch sides, and all the way forward. Feeling good. Coming up. Put that heel out in front, hands on your thigh, forward, get a good stretch in the back of that leg. Up, switch legs. All right, good, back up. Legs out wide, hands right here on your thighs. Let's go ahead, round that back to the ceiling. And now dip it all the way to the floor. Just go back and forth. Nice cat and cows here. Trying to be really good to our spine. Make sure you're breathing through it. Let's dip one shoulder. Ooh, yeah, that feels good. Other shoulder. All right, sit all the way up. Let's do our hands. So we're going to wiggle our fingers. Rotate those hands. Other direction. Open, close the hands. Ooh, yeah. Shake them out a little bit. And the feet. One foot, we're going to rotate in a circle. Other direction. Strengthen that leg too, just a bonus. Let's flex and point that toe, the whole foot, come up and down, and then wiggle the toe inside your shoe. Other foot. Go ahead and rotate in a circle. If that foot needs to be resting on the ground as you do this, go ahead. Go ahead and switch directions. Point and flex the whole foot. And wiggle it in your toe. Wiggle that toe in your shoe. All right, good. Hands by your side. We're going to breathe up. All the way to the top. Fill those lungs up. And then come down. Blow it all out. Yes, life has been stressful lately. It has been for all of us for various reasons. So let's breathe it in. All the way up to the top. And then as we breathe it out, we're going to let it all go. One more time. Breathe up. Up, 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 all the way to the top. Breathe it in. And then out. Good job. All the way out. All the way to the bottom. I hope everyone had a great time today. I did. Thank you for joining me in my living room. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, and I hope to see everyone soon. Bye-bye.